I came to Bucharest after my teaching contract in the States vanished. The international school here hired me in a day. No demo lesson, just a scanned diploma and a background check form. They placed me in Sector 5 in a crumbling concrete block, where the elevator wore a curled paper sign that said, "Screak it," and never changed. The hallway light outside my door had been dead since I moved in. When I asked the administrator, he shrugged and said, "Next week, maybe." 3 months later, the bulb still held its darkness. The knocking started at 2:17 a.m. on a Tuesday. 3 soft, deliberate taps on the metal door. The sound ran along the corridor like a coin on a rail. I checked the peephole, only a black circle staring back. Morning brought a photograph slid under my door, me, asleep. The shot came from the courtyard through my bedroom window. Grainy, distant, but my own face on my own pillow. On the back, a Romanian phone number written in neat red ink. At Section 15, the desk sergeant filled in boxers while I talked. When I said I was American and had been here 3 months, his pen slowed. Romanian boyfriend, former boyfriend? No. Problems at your job? Money problems. Someone at work angry? No. He clicked a menu on his screen, selected something, and printed a single sheet. "Come back if anything else happens," he said, already, calling the next person forward. The knocking returned Wednesday at the same time. 3 taps, patient and even. Thursday morning's photo was closer. The edge of my nightstand, the crease in the sheet, the texture of the blanket. The camera had stood inside my room. I called again. This time they sent Officer Dumitrescu, a tired man in his 50s who ran a thumb over the lock plate, eyed the chain, and tried the knob twice. "No sign of force," he said. "Are you sure you locked?" I locked it. He lifted one shoulder. "Maybe you forgot. Did you give a key to anyone?" "Cleaning lady. Boyfriend." "No one has a key." The lock was old Soviet hardware that liked to grind before it caught. It felt solid under the hand. He did not ask about that. Friday morning, I woke too thin. Precise cuts on both arms, wrist to elbow, shallow, straight, arranged like deliberate lines on paper. I went to the hospital before the police. Dr. Martinescu cleaned the wounds and watched my face while she worked. "These are very precise," she said. "Not an accident, not an animal." A pause. "You are under stress. Adjusting to a new country can be difficult." "I didn't do this to myself," I said. She documented everything and handed me the report without changing her expression. Back at the station, Dumitrescu studied the medical report and a new photograph taken from 2 feet away. He opened a thicker folder. "This is assault," he said. "If someone can enter without breaking the lock, either you know them or they are a professional. Do you think it is random? I don't know who it is. Then someone with access is more likely. We will investigate, but this building has no cameras, no security, and no witnesses. Do you have friends to stay with? Family?" My Bucharest contacts were the school director, a taxi company, and the building administrator. Family lived in Ocean Away. Sunday morning, the cuts went deeper. More of them now. Arms, legs, stomach. The same careful pattern returning to its own. Lines. Dumitrescu started knocking on doors. He asked the administrator about master keys and brought a locksmith to stare at my door. Neighbors kept their answers short. Mrs. Popescu next door said she often heard footsteps in the corridor at night and assumed it was young people coming home from clubs. The administrator, Georgi, smelled of cheap alcohol and waved his hands. Maybe 5, maybe 10 master keys. Previous administrators, maintenance workers, who knows? By Tuesday, the photos were inches from my face. My features filled the frame. Someone stayed close to me for a long time while I slept. DUMITRESCU requested extra patrols for my street. 2 cars covered all of Sector 5 at night. They swung by the block when they could. "You must understand," he said, "we have murders, robberies, families in immediate danger. This person hurts you but not trying to kill you. Not yet. It is a strange case." The embassy security officer, Janet Pierce, read through the file and did not waste words. "We can help you break the lease and fly home," she said. "Romania is not generally dangerous, but whoever is doing this knows the building and knows what they are doing. That is not something we can fix from here." Leaving meant a $15,000 penalty I could not pay and losing the only plan I had for digging out of debt. I mounted a camera in my bedroom, added 2 more locks, and slept with a knife under my pillow. The camera fed clean video until 2 in the morning, then turned to static until 5, every night. Someone nearby knew how to blind it. Last night, I dialed the number on the back of the photo. 2 rings. The line opened to an empty room sound, air moving, far off traffic. Then breathing. "Who are you?" I whispered. The breathing paused. A voice answered, flat and placeless. "Someone who only takes what he needs." "What do you need?" A face. The call ended. It is 2:15 a.m. now. The knocking just started.